going to take you back in time for a story adventure we like to call Headless Horseman Hayride Story of Sleepy Hollow. It's Halloween 1937. Sleepy Hollow was the talk of New York. It is said, at night, the small village would turn mysterious and sometimes frightening, but during the day, it's business as usual. Visitors from all over the country arrive mostly by train to this remote village. People come to chase a legend that lives. Visitors hope to snap a picture or even quick glance at the town's gatekeeper, the Headless Horseman, the ghost of a Hessian soldier who was decapitated by a cannonball during the American Revolutionary War. The news headline is all over town. The village teacher, Ichabod Crane, was allegedly chased by the Headless Horseman last night. Crane was riding into town, as he had done each week on his way for a book study session with Katrina von Tassel. When out of the dark, foggy night, the horseman bolted towards him. A large, shadowy figure, described Crane, came at me with all his might. I tried to get away. Ichabod said that the horseman threw a pumpkin at his back, knocking him right from his saddle. Hours later, Crane was found by Katrina outside of town laying face first in shards of rotten pumpkin. Barely able to speak, Ichabod muttered, "I love you." It was then that she clearly knew he bumped his head.
I can't believe that soldier, Ichabod Crane. He had the nerve to go see my girl last night. He got what was coming to him. He really did. He deserved everything that the horseman gave him last night.
Well, how about that? It seems like Brom Bones knows a little something more about Ichabod and the horseman's chase last night. You see, Ichabod has a little bit of a crush on Katrina, and has for a very long time. And since Brom and Katrina have been seeing one another, Brom has become very protective of her.
There's a headless horseman.
Girls, the headless.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble there.
If you look over here, I think we'll catch a glimpse of the horseman.
Jay, he's over there. Ajá, mañana a las 6 de la mañana.
Girls, I just need you to be sitting down in the back there.
Sit down.
Thank you.
Have you guys seen my horse? My name's Ichabod. And I haven't seen him since last night. You guys heard about last night, right? No. No? Well, let me tell you. Last night, I went to ride into town to study with Katrina like I always do. I was going to bring her to flowers. But while I was riding, a dark and shadowy figure chased me through the woods. No matter how fast I rode, he just kept gaining on me. And right before I escaped, a great big ball of fire hit me in the back, knocking me from my horse. When I got up and looked around, the shadowy figure was gone. And that ball of fire was nothing more than a pumpkin.
Poor Ichabod seems pretty shaken up. The Headless Horseman is generally known to keep to himself and has never had an incident. The villagers and the horsemen always had an understanding of sorts. As long as the people of Sleepy Hollow don't bother him, he stands guard at the gates, keeping unwelcome guests at bay, ultimately keeping the people of Sleepy Hollow safe. To the townspeople, he has always been welcome. As long as he is here, the tourists come to catch a glimpse of his living legend, and visitors spend much-needed money with the local shopkeepers. If word were to get out that the horseman has turned dangerous, then visitors would stop coming